Check, check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Starting up soon, y'all. Starting up real soon. My iPad. Go. Here we go. Hey, we starting up. Give me about 2 minutes, y'all. To get Chuck on the phone. Hang tight. All right, what up? Welcome back, y'all. Meet me on the 50. Hey, give me a thumbs up, a fire if y'all can hear. Y'all can see everything straight. You know I gotta do my my little technical, my test at the beginning, man. Today we going to do something a little different. Meet me on the 50, but we also doing Meet the Media. Meet the Media is the new show that we're going to focus on media teams throughout the band community, throughout the HBCU band world. Today we're going to start out with none other than Mr. Chuck Gaines from Talladega College, man. He is the head of media over at Talladega Marching Tornado Band, man. So he's on the phone. He's holding right now. Go ahead and tell the people what's up, Chuck.
How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Meet me on the 50. It's a pleasure being here, man. Pleasure being here.
All right, cool, bro. So good to have you, man. Any old business? So old business, y'all. Make sure y'all have already hit the subscribe button. Obviously, go ahead and share this out to everybody, cause this is gonna be something that we all need to be part of, man. You know, like I mentioned in the last video, you can't have marching band nowadays without band media. Band media is who's putting the message out there. So it's best for you to know your media teams, man. And we starting with a good one, man. This brother's been doing it for a minute. How long you been doing it, Chuck?
Started recording probably in 2011, but I started recording bands in 2012, marching band in 2012. So probably a good 6 years, 6, 7.
Hey, y'all. That's a minute. You said 2011?
Yeah. Actually, I started recording New Orleans brass bands. That was really the core of what I really wanted to do, get New Orleans brass bands out. But I got convinced by a fellow colleague of mine. Y'all might know him as Marvin Price, Dr. Price TV. He convinced me to get into the marching band game. Little known fact.
Oh, you said Marv did?
Yeah.
And you see, I'm jerry rigging this this little setup right here because we had a whole Skype session ready to go, but some technical difficulties on the Wi-Fi side over there in Talladega. But we ain't gonna fault them for that, Chuck. Yeah.
Please don't. That does not reflect our great school.
Does not at all, bro. So who we got in the chat, man? Let's see who we got so far. We got Garrett from Southern's in there. He said you got to turn him up. Yeah. Hey, is he any louder now, Garrett? Hey, say something real quick, Chuck.
What's up, Garrett?
Is that any better? All right, let's go ahead and run with it. So, man, you said, so where you from originally, Chuck?
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, born and raised.
From New Orleans. So the band coach out there, what high school did you go to?
The St. Augustine High School.
Oh, you from
New Orleans? Yeah, marched in the band. Matter of fact, I started in band when I got in high school. I ain't one of the guys, when they were young. They've been band since middle school. Now I started in high school, but I always been a fan of band since I was little. Mardi Gras is a big thing in New Orleans. So when I was little, seeing bands like St. Aug, Kennedy, 3-5, man, even Carver, Sarah T. Reed, all of them was a major part of my life.
So the thing about that though is, it's like to be a media team is one thing, but to have lived the culture, man, it's like you sound like you've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. So you've been at Talladega for how long?
Since 2014.
Yeah, did you march there?
No, I didn't march in Talladega. I came there strictly for video.
Okay, cool. All right, I see you on your profile pic, and you got the Phi Beta Sigma, man. Happy Founders Day to you.
Appreciate it, man. Shout out to the friends, Phi Beta Sigma, especially the Epsilon Tau chapter.
Okay.
Over here in Talladega.
I'm surprised you up, man. You ain't get toe up yesterday?
Man, look, I was lit, but I had to go to class today, so I couldn't really, even though I wanted to make the famous status that everybody loves to get on me about, I didn't make it. I just went to class. That's all I did. I went to class. I'm just trying to graduate. That's all.
How much more time you got left?
Man, hopefully this is the last semester, but I cannot see me being at Talladega in the fall without having some type of degree or being done with all my classes.
All right.
So I'll be done in the summer, most definitely.
Yeah, true that. Let's get into it, man. So how'd you get into filming, man?
Man, to be honest, I just picked up a camera, man. Like I said, it started out with the brass band thing, and the thing about them was I wanted to get them out there. So, like, when I started recording, a lot of people, they used to get like performances or gigs, that's what they call them, and that used to help them out, and they used to give me some money on the side, just because you really putting us on.
Yeah.
So you helping us, and we gonna help you. So that's how it was at first.
And you started out. What was the name of your company you started out as? You was a different name, right?
It was Savvy Productions. But then I later changed it to Chuck Savvy Productions.
Cool. So is that page still up, or you just primarily on the Talladega?
That page still up, but it's under my name, Charles Gaines. If you look it up on YouTube, I'll be the first page you're gonna see, Charles Gaines.
All right, I'm gonna put that link. I'm gonna put that link in the description after the video, so y'all can go follow Chuck on his personal page too. So you guys made the trip to DC a few years ago, right? Did you go? Did you go?
Yeah, I was there.
So how was the trip, man?
It was interesting. It was a good experience. I could just say I was blessed enough to say that I went to Barack Obama's second inauguration, and I went to Trump's inauguration. So I went to inaugurations back to back.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
so you came. That was your second time coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you heard all the either good or bad feedback about the band going. What was your take on, like, when you first heard about y'all going? What was your first reaction?
wasn't excited. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't excited. I probably just like everybody else. Why are we doing this for this man and all that? But later, when I got to really think about it, sit back, let it marinate, it was really an opportunity. And I think when I go on my campus right now, and I've seen a whole bunch of things that's being done, new buildings being built, band has a new band room, the student body is bigger than it ever was. I mean, I can't say the school has hurt from it. Everything is helped, but I'm just glad that the school is improving. I'm glad that it's progressing.
It's crazy, man, because it seems like, I mean, Talladega's been founded probably for a minute, but it's like on the band scene, you guys came out of nowhere, man. I want to say that year before, when did you guys do the Bloody Sunday with Southern? That was 2000 and what?
That was 2013. That was 2004. That was spring 14.
Because the year before was y'all first year that y'all came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, man. So you have a whole lot of independent media teams coming up, man. What is your take on because you I guess you're more so on you're on both sides now. You think about it. You got the Chuck Savvy as an indie company, and then you have Talladega's in-house media team. How do you view media teams in the present day, 2019, man? Can both sides get along? Can both sides work together? What do you see band media going forward?
Okay. Can I see them working together? Yeah, I can, but I just feel like people have to respect others' boundaries. Mm-hmm. If that's probably the best way I could describe it. Because like when I'm in a parade, let's say the band is in a parade, and I have my guys. I probably have 2 cameras on them, and probably somebody on the other side with the recorder. So, it's just more convenient, and, it'll be easier for everybody to move, if less media will be out there.
Right.
It's not that I'm hating on, an independent guy. It's just more convenient for my people to do their work, do their job. So, I can see it from that point of view, but then, you got the independent guys. These guys, they spend money to come down here. They got hotels and gas and all that.
Yeah.
They just, they just trying to do something they love. So I see both sides of the spectrum. It's just, we got to find a balance.
And not only I agree with what you said, but not only just them doing it for the love. Like I mentioned in my previous video about the band media beef is both. You got the indie, then you got in-house. It's 2 different agendas, though, in my opinion. Like you as a Talladega media director, your job is what? To shine Talladega, Talladega in the best light, right? So I would say, would you think that an independent media team would have less bias or more bias versus an in-house media team?
It depends on the person.
And that's it. And that's true. I was going to say the same thing. You can't paint every in-house the same way, but it would seem as if an independent media team would have less likelihood to have any bias towards one band versus the other, in my opinion. So I would say, as a fan, just watching media clips, I would think that it would show them a strictly unbiased point of view. That's how I see it.
Right, because, every time I have to upload, I have to get in the back of my head, okay, can I upload this?
Right.
Like I have to really go through a bunch of trial and errors in my head to think, okay, if I'm going to upload this, I'm going to upload this, I'm not taking it down.
Yeah.
Because I really don't believe in that, but, if I got to do it, I got to do it. I ain't really tripping off of that because I want the band to be seen in the best light.
But even on the other side, though, like when I think independent teams don't do enough of that. I use an example of, I want to say that, at the State Fair Classic, there was a dancer on Texas Southern's team that had flipped and landed like heels landed straight into the face of another dancer. Like it was just like she landed straight on her head, So it was a lot of controversy on whether or not that should be recorded and put out to the public or not. And most teams made the right call and edited it out. but I want to say maybe 1 or 2 didn't, you know. So I think it's definitely a judgment call, and that goes back to my last video about ethical responsibility, man. I would think, you know, we don't just have cameras, and you know, it's a lot more responsibility than just hitting the record button, you know.
Yeah, you're true about that. True about that, man. But you know, like Showtime Web, for instance. Okay, he focused on live video.
Right.
I mean, you can't really take that down. So it's like it's there. Like
right.
We all see it. So, like I said, I kind of don't see live as a bad thing. I really do. Like Showtime Web said a few weeks ago, yeah, I see it as the future. I see us getting to there. But I think the reason why most of the school media teams ain't going to do that yet is because I feel like there's a certain quality that everybody is the standard. Like that's what they want. That's what they used to doing. So, like the audio, for instance, audio for live ain't what we like. Ain't like what we want. Now I know like the norm, the fans, they like that raw sound. But a lot of people also like that Zoom H4n type pro stuff. Like they want that nice crisp.
But it's funny you say that, man, because I had a conversation the other day with some band heads, and you'd be surprised how many people believe that H4n, for example, like you used just now, or a Rode video mic or whatever it may be, it somehow adds auto-tune or makes a band sound better. They say, well, no, if it's straight off the camera, then it's the real deal raw footage. But when you use those microphones y'all use, it makes the band sound better. I'm like, nah, it's not making it sound better. It's just it's giving you the real. This is what you're really hearing,
So you gonna hear everything.
You're hearing everything. So it's not an enhancement as some people believe. Microphones don't enhance your sound. It just makes it more clear.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Garrett. Garrett said they don't get it. We need to have a class about that. I agree. Call it. What you want to call it, Garrett? We can do it, man. Hey, what's up, Marcus? Yeah, y'all just tuning in, man. We got Chuck Gaines over at Talladega Media, man. He's here on Meet the Media, very first episode. So let's get into it, Chuck. So what? I wanted to do this live, like I said. I wanted to do it on the camera because I wanted to get into. We're going to title this part of the show, "What's in Your Bag?" or "What's in the camera bag?" You know what I'm saying? So give me your top 5 essential pieces of gear that you keep with you, man. Let's keep it that way.
All right. Well, the camera, the battery for the cameras, batteries, and make sure you get a battery grip. Battery grip is your best friend.
I will co-sign that. It's nothing worse than recording a long show, a long event, and that little red bar start popping up saying you on low battery. Look, one time I had to pull out my cell phone and finish the video on the cell phone, bro. That's how bad it was. Well, that was a rookie mistake right there.
That's tragic, man.
Definitely. All right, what camera body you shooting nowadays?
Well, originally I shot with a Canon 70D and a Canon T6i, but that'll be changing for Mardi Gras.
Oh, you just sold those two, didn't you?
Oh yes.
So somebody finally got them off your hands, huh?
Oh yes.
All right, shit. Let me know where you sold them. I got some things I need to get off my hands too, man. It's like I'm almost like a gear whore right now.
Oh man, I go to school for this. I'm a marketing major, so I do this.
Yeah. Hey, in the comment sections, man, you have any questions for Charles, man? Post them in the comments, and I'm gonna pass them on over. Hey, Garrett said we should call it Band Audio 101, teaching the fans and the general viewers, man, like what it is, man. What audio is supposed to be. All right, you got any questions? You can jump in too, Chuck. Any questions for me, or you know any topics you want to cover?
Oh man, well I still ain't finished the top 5 stuff.
You gave me battery grip. You gave me batteries. You gave me camera. Yeah, you give me 3 more. 3 more.
3 more. SD cards. Gotta have SD cards. Gotta have your H4n or some type of audio recorder, cause y'all like raw. I like recording. I like how I sound on the recorder. That's just me. It is what it is. And gimbals are becoming very popular.
And
well,
I'll let you finish your point first.
Mine.
Go ahead.
I just got mine, so that's gonna be breaking. Probably gonna break that out probably next week sometime. So, yeah.
Do y'all get into drone shots too?
Mr. Bonds want a drone. We ain't got a drone yet, but that's coming soon. Soon.
I mean, I think drones and steady cams and, like you said, the gimbals, they are good tools, man. I think, but when used in moderation, though, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can overdo something. It's like it's nothing better than seeing a nice slow-mo shot, but you can overdo it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Or just different jump cuts and things like that. They're all tools that's definitely meant to enhance a video, but too much of anything is always.
Just gotta use it at the right time.
Exactly.
Where it fits and all that. Yeah, I understand.
Like on a parade, I'd say you definitely gotta have a steady cam. You gotta have a gimbal on parade.
Right. Those things are lifesavers.
So what's coming up for 2019 for Talladega, man? Like within the next the off season, y'all have any parades coming up? Y'all going to Mardi Gras?
Next, I think for MLK we're gonna be in Florida. We're gonna be in Tampa, Florida. No, St. Petersburg, for their little MLK celebration. They got a showcase the day before, and I think they got showcase one day, and the next day is a parade. I don't know what other bands that's in that, but yes, we're gonna be in Mardi Gras. Probably gonna do like 5 to 6 parades there. Yeah. Don't know if we're doing Bacchus yet. Do not know we're doing Bacchus.
Man, go ahead. Look, that'd be what, y'all 4th year going?
Matter of fact, we missed Bacchus for like 2 years straight. So this would be our return if we go. But we've been doing Mardi Gras since the band conception. So
if there's 12. A year that y'all need to go, this is it, bro. Cause I want to say this season right here, man, made me want to like, damn it, Dega, why don't y'all have a football team, man? Y'all supposed to. It's like so many bands I wanted y'all to see this year, man. But yeah, y'all got to make it to Mardi Gras.
We gonna be down there. We just don't know if we're gonna do Bacchus yet, so hopefully.
Yeah. So how big is the media team now over at Talladega?
As of right now, it's like about 4 to 5, man, including me. We usually get guys from. I usually like to get guys out the band to be on my media team personally, just because they know what to look for. Like you may gotta tell them, you gotta go for this one. This guy play this or that. They know where to go because they've been there. They've done that already. So all you gotta do is really teach them how to work the camera. But they do. We got guys from the band. We get guys out the school. Some of them are media majors. And they do get scholarship money for that.
Well, that's a good segue then, man. So if you had, if you had to speak to an aspiring media team that's trying to get started up, whether it be in-house or it be an independent, what advice would you give them? Like just
be different.
Yeah.
Be different. Don't take advice as criticism. Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with criticism, though. I think you gotta have.
Nothing wrong with it.
You gotta have. Hey, look, what I learned being on YouTube, and it really got to me when I first started. But you gonna get the good with the bad, man. And if you got thin skin and you on YouTube or you posting footage and you think everybody gonna love what you're doing, and you gonna get all thumbs up, like that's a damn lie, and you in the wrong business, man. If you got thin skin and you can't take criticism, bro, this is don't even do it. Just
bro.
Hey, look.
Ever since I started recording for Talladega, when I upload a video for Talladega, I guarantee you I'm gonna have probably 20 dislikes the first minute I post it up.
It's crazy. And you know what's funny though? Like I'll post a video. It'd be, let's say for example, it's Talladega versus Southern or somebody like that. But simple fact that it's let's say it's a halftime show. I'm getting dislikes because they don't like y'all band. It's like, man, I'm just trying to present the footage to you. Don't dislike me. So yeah, a lot of times they go with it. It's a lot of people who just don't like certain bands. Yeah, man. So what else I got here for you? Yeah, damn, wish she was on Skype, bro. So I want to get this gear.
Ain't my fault. Talladega Wi-Fi horrible. Yeah, I said it.
Hey, Mr. Clean said, how big is Talladega's band right now?
Ooh, about 250 plus.
And what instrument did you say you played, Chuck?
When I marched at St. Aug, I played the sousaphone, aka tuba.
Hey, D-Tech said he guaranteed at least 5 of them dislikes is from Boom fans.
Man, I love the Boom though.
Yeah, you know, you don't never hit too much bad blood between Talladega and Jackson State. You think about it.
We ain't never seen them that much either. We only seen them for Queen City.
At Queen City, yep, I was there.
And that little stint at Crankfest too. But that was like 4 people. So,
bro, it's crazy that it's like the first time ever that shit. It's the first Honda that didn't take place, isn't it?
Yep.
And it's weird because every January it's like, you know, everybody gearing up to go to Honda, and then you got Mardi Gras up right after that.
See, me personally, when I went down, I didn't like Honda.
You ain't
I'm
like
sorry.
It was too structured.
I mean, like as the experience, yeah, it's just, you know, the waking up early, you gotta be here this time. Oh man, it was aggravating.
Yeah, do you do All-Star Band or alum band?
I did alumni band for the New Orleans in 2010.
All right, when you was up here in DC, did you get a chance to see any of the bands up here or any of the high schools?
No.
Y'all was focused on the mission at hand, huh?
Yeah, we didn't really have time to do a lot. We were on a set schedule the whole time.
I was going to ask you what you thought about the culture of bands up here versus the South. It's something we working on a band culture up here in the DMV, and it's so different, bro. It's so different. So I always like to hear people from the South and tell me like what they think about band culture up here when they got a chance to see some of the bands.
I mean, to be honest, it's like this. Down south, well, in New Orleans, band is life. Like, it's like how Texas is about football.
Yeah.
New Orleans is about band.
How'd it get that way?
So,
like, what's the history behind that? It seemed like it's always been the case. It seemed like, man, it's like especially in New Orleans.
Man, I know from the stories I heard from alumni from St. Aug. I know the '80s when it was St. Aug and Kennedy, like that was like a legit rivalry. Like that was the rivalry between bands. Like, and it just grew. It just grew, man. And like all the way to the '90s, then 2000s. That's when Carver and Reed started getting into it. And man, I think it was just built in us, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. As far as history, I think it's just in us. Yeah. That's how we were raised. Like, till this day, I still hear little 5-year-olds practicing on their trumpet out in their backyard, and their mom telling them to shut up. Like,
It's wild. It's wild. I just actually had a conversation earlier today in one of the Facebook groups, and it was talking about, you know, you mentioned all the different groups like N5O, and you got, you know, Red Dog in Georgia, all the different groups that people start after they get out of school. And the question was, why is it not like that on the East Coast? And I said, really, it's a whole different mindset. It's like, you know how I think more so on the East Coast, band is something that you did when you marched, when you was in school. Like when you went to college, you marched, but then you graduate and you move on. But it seemed like band is still a way of life for a lot of people once they finish school. You know, it's like it's not just something that you did in college, you know?
Yeah, because in New Orleans, you know, you got the brass bands. They can go into that. They can go to stage bands, you know, and they travel overseas and stuff. Yeah. They getting Grammy Awards and stuff, so it's a whole nother avenue for them.
Man, how much time we got right here, man? We going for about, what time is it? Shit, we're going to be rapping for about 30 minutes, man. Did you catch any of the Bambo from last year?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm ready to get started back up, man. I'm planning on working with all the media teams more directly this time because I think last time it was a real ad hoc. I was just trying to get it going, but this one's gonna be a lot more structured. So just look for a message from me probably within the next week, bro, so we can try to organize some things.
All right.
Yeah.
No problem.
So with that, man, you got any other comments? Any other, you know, anything you want to say?
Okay, well, I'm gonna just use this platform for this. Okay, any students that is graduating seniors, anybody that's trying to transfer, anybody that's not in college but y'all can play horns, please visit digaband.org. Complete the band application. You know, do your FAFSA, send us, you know, your transcripts and all that, and we'll get you straight.
All right, cool. Yeah, cause
Quick plug.
it's funny. Do y'all do any live any virtual auditions?
Virtual auditions? Yeah, I believe so. We do. Yeah.
I think that's gonna be the wave, bro. Cause it's like it's so many competing bands now. It's like that's gonna be the wave. I think. It's gonna.
Yeah, I know Texas Southern do it.
Yeah.
I always hear about them.
Yeah.
That's innovative.
I think that's gonna be the wave. I was speaking to, I forgot his name, bro, but he's starting up a marching band combine, just like the NFL has a combine.
Oh, in New Orleans?
Yeah, you heard about it, huh?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah.
So
McMain. Yeah, I spoke to the guy who's doing it. It's gonna go down in March, so I'm gonna give y'all more information. Y'all watching this, man, check the description. If you are in New Orleans especially, this is mainly for y'all. It's gonna be a lot of colleges down there that's going to be there for auditions on the spot. So yeah, you undecided on what school you want to go to. You're a senior in high school or junior in high school, and you're looking for scholarship money or whatever it may be. That's the place you need to be. So check the description box. When I'm done with this video, I'm gonna put the link for that. And like Chuck said, man, go to dagaband.org. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
dagaband.org. And Darius Swain just posted it too. So, yeah. That's it though, man. Appreciate you for being the first one on Meet the Media, Chuck.
Oh man, I'm honored, man. It's my first interview, man.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Yeah, we gonna get you back on here once we get the live and get the Skype working. We gonna get you back on here so we can have the actual live video, man.
Oh man, no doubt, no doubt.
All right, let me check the comments, see if anybody got any questions for you. If not, we gonna go ahead and close it out. Let's see. You got comments, y'all? It's the time to post them. It says Human Jukebox Media is great. That's good, Carl. They are great, man. But it's about Dega tonight, man. Props
I love Jukebox Media, man. Garrett, my boy.
That's right. Garrett is that dude, man. He said it's a damn shame that similar band musical culture isn't so prevalent down here in South Florida. I agree, man. I agree.
I like Florida bands. They sound good. I'm not gonna they probably some of the best sounding bands I've ever heard. They underrated. They may not have that. They might not be as powerful, but they sound good.
Yeah.
Nobody can take that away from them.
Yeah. It's funny though, man. I mean, shit, not to get into something else, but might as well. You look at New Orleans, you look at DC, you look at a lot of the major metropolitan areas, and it's a whole lot of gentrification going on, you know? So that's something that I was speaking to, like I said, the guy that's running that combine, is that it's becoming a lot more difficult for bands to get funding. And that, you know, just, I think he was saying that every school in New Orleans now has become charter schools.
Yeah.
So that's a whole nother animal right there, man. It's a whole nother animal. So, I mean, but charter school pretty much means that you are run by a corporation, you know, or a company. And that company goes out of business, then your school out of business too, you know. So it's a whole situation. They gotta figure that out, man. But how do you think bands can work around gentrification and still stay prevalent? Like, what is it going to take? I mean, it's going to take more alumni support, or
I'm always a proponent of having that right band director or band teacher, like the person that just knows how to connect with students.
Yeah,
that's a hard thing. I can't really pinpoint that one.
Because I mean, you think about it though. If you're a good director, you're a good leader, then you can lead just about anybody. You know, I mean, there's a high school. I think it's called Alto High School out in Texas. And I saw the makeup of the band members, and it was pretty much every race you could think of in that band. And they was smoking. Like, they was good, you know?
Yeah.
So props to that director. I think it's Alto Senior High School in Texas. I forgot what city. But another one was, damn, they got a real heavy Sonic Boom influence. Damn, what's the name of that high school? I just saw them the other day. Anyway, so yeah, gentrification, it doesn't have to ruin the band culture, in my opinion. I think that it does take strong leadership, like you said, though.
Yeah, I think that's like the main issue.
Yeah.
And I mean, money, as far as money goes, see, some people say that
Skyline
is becoming a business.
It was Skyline, Chuck.
Skyline, yeah. Oh, I love them. They sound great.
Man, and they polished, man. They are polished. They look like a small college band.
Man, them dudes sound great. I ain't gonna lie. Another school that reminds me of them is this school in New Orleans called Alice Hoyt.
Oh, is that the middle school?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I need to get their director on here too, man, because he doing something special with that band.
Man,
what city are they based out of?
They're in New Orleans. They're on the West Bank. They like right around the corner from Edna Carr High School.
Shit, I'm about to pull up the Skyline High School video now, man. Shit, might as well. These boys marched in this joint looking like the Boom for real. Oh yeah, this one Killer Kev had recorded it. But yeah, man, we gonna go ahead and wrap up, bruh. At Jim Hill too. At Jim Hill High School too.
Yeah, they sound nice too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
All right, Chuck, man. I appreciate your time, brother. Like I said, we gonna chop it up again once we get the video working. And man, I don't think have we met before? I don't think we may have met in Houston.
We did met. We met at Queen City for a quick second.
Quick second.
Hey,
look, I was all over the
place. Videos, man. I remember that.
Yeah, you had a shirt on too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for tuning in, y'all. We gonna go ahead and just rock out to the Skyline video. We gonna let Chuck go, and yeah, man. Any last words?
Thank you for having me, man. I'm honored to be on the show, and I hope everybody have a nice day, a nice night.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Hey, thanks for your time, man.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, later. All right, cool. Cool brother right there, man. Like I said, this is the first of many. This is the first episode of Meet the Media. We're going to have different media teams on here, get to know each one of them, learn more about their team and their practices and just how they came about, everything, man. So this is just helping to bridge the gap and build better relationships among the media teams. And yeah, like I said, you can't have band nowadays without the media. So they both just equally as important. And like I said, let's go ahead and rock out to the Skyline video. You got any videos you wanna watch? Put them in the comments, and then we'll play a couple of them. Then we gonna get up out of here. This is a Killer Kev production. These little kids nasty, man. Nasty, nasty. It's a high school. Uh-oh, that meet me on the 50 connection. Hold up. Put it on 480p. I gotta knock that down a little bit. I can't handle no damn HD on this meet me on the 50 connection. Y'all be talking stuff too, man. I be hearing y'all. Forget y'all, man. Let me fast forward it. Hey, that head drum major is nasty. Man, play something. Ah, here you go. Hey, them trombones killing it though. Crazy, right? High school, man. I don't know what they feeding them boys down there. But what we got? One more. Oh yeah, Edna Car too, man. Between Edna Car and Skyline, I don't know who do the boom better. They be doing the boom better than the boom sometimes. All right, let's. What you say? New Orleans All Stars, Deads. We can do that. Hey, shout out to PYB, man. He makes the beats, y'all. Y'all have any lyrics? Y'all sing? You rap? This is the man you need to reach out to. Beats by PYB. We probably gonna close out to this one. They looping it. They gonna loop it. Okay. I can't wait for All-Star season, y'all. Your boy gonna be ready. About to fire back up. Alright. Hey y'all. Hey, I was reading the comment, man. Hey. So what do y'all think about high schools that emulate colleges? Is that should a high school not have their own identity? Or is it cool for high schools to pretty much carbon copy your college, man? It's like Skyline, they dope. They dope, man. I guess it's like they say imitation is the best form of flattery. But I think that a band like that, man, they have the skill set and they definitely got the talent to step out. To step out and try something a little different. I had a conversation with the head director over at band director at Eastern High School in DC. We did an interview a few weeks ago, and we talked about, you know, high schools emulating college bands. And then kind of ventured on to college bands that emulate college bands. And that's a whole different conversation, man. What do you think about that? Like I'm not gonna name any names, but there are some colleges that have very, very close similarities to other colleges. Can they claim W's when they have a style of someone else's? Hey, what's y'all take on that? It's like somebody bite my whole style as, I don't know, whatever I'm doing. Can they be better than the originator? Is that possible? You look at somebody like Jay-Z, or somebody who is known to be good at he's probably one of the best at what he does. If you bite Jay-Z's whole flow, who gets the credit at that point? The originator or the copier? I don't know, man. Questions that need answers. QTNA. Yeah, I get that text. I mean, the turnover is usually higher at a high school. I think to prevent that though, man, it's like, it's cool if the head director is heavily rotational, but somebody needs to be hired that's going to keep the tradition there. You know what I'm saying? That's there. That's just there. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard. That's easier said than done, but I think it's possible. Yeah. What else going on? How many of y'all watched that Trump speech the other night? I watched that mess. I'm one of the 800,000 people that's currently affected by this government shutdown, so your boy been unemployed since the last, for the last 3 weeks, because your man wants to build a wall. Even though folks ain't gonna do nothing but go around the wall and still enter the country through the other. Don't get me started. Don't even get me started. Any of y'all affected by the shutdown? I think we all affected by the shutdown for real. In some way, some fashion. Hey, look, they talking about taxes ain't gonna be here on time. I don't know about y'all, but I need my tax money on time. What else going on? Playoffs is in full swing. How many of y'all teams made it to the playoffs? I'm a Redskin fan, so I'm not even talking about football. I'll let y'all talk about that. Redskins we start out strong every year. We got Alex Smith. We thought I had our quarterback, man, you know what I'm saying? And he got hurt, and it was a wrap. Hey, once again, man, Charles, man, hey, Chuck, thanks for being on the show. Cool brother right there, man. I can't wait to get up with you and we get to chop it up in person sometime soon. Alright, and thanks for tuning in, y'all. We gonna go ahead and wrap it up right there. Go ahead and comment, like, subscribe. I say comment like y'all haven't been comment. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and share this out, man. Shout out to the Rogers Bros. Always support the cause. Alright. And we gonna end it like that. Meet me on the 50. Out.